reached the office of Paul Whitney, SOLDOTNA City Manager. I am sorry that I'm not available to answer your call at the present time. Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I will contact you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Yeah, they're just ignoring phone calls now. Let's call the clerk, city clerk.
Good afternoon, City of Soldotna. This is Laura.
Yeah, are you the clerk?
No?
Oh, I thought I was calling the city clerk of Soldotna.
No, you're calling City Hall?
Yeah.
City of Soldotna? The clerk's office is here.
Oh, okay.
Is that who you would like to talk to?
Well, I'm trying to figure out who I need to talk to about a video I saw on YouTube.
Okay. Do you have a concern or complaint?
Yeah. I'm concerned about the way the journalist was treated by the law enforcement in that city. Yeah, I'm just kind of wanting to find out what is going on with that.
Okay. Can I get your name and number? I can have someone get back into contact with you.
Is the city clerk available, or is she not in? Or he not in?
I don't know. And
Okay.
so that's why you can give me your name and number, and I can have someone get back in touch with you.
Okay. Is there a way you could just transfer me over there and I could just leave a message?
Hold on just a second.
Okay, thank you. They're just playing games, man. That's all it is games.
Hi, sorry about that. Wait, I was just trying to see if the clerk was available. I'm going to transfer you to our city manager. Hold on just a second.
Okay, is the mayor in?
The mayor doesn't keep regular office hours here.
Okay.
So I'm going to transfer you to the city manager, okay?
Okay, thank you. She's not answering the phone either. I already checked.
This is Jeanette.
Yeah, Jeanette, are you the city manager?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I have some questions about a video I saw on YouTube. Have you guys seen a video that was taken by a journalist out at the Bureau building?
The Bureau building, yes.
Yeah, okay. And what's the situation with that? I mean, I'm just curious. The guy was just filming. Why did everybody freak out?
So the Bureau building is not the city building, so it's not our building, and it's called the Kenai Peninsula Borough. So
Okay.
in the lower 48 it will be a county building, but for us in Alaska, it's a borough building.
Okay.
So the borough called for assistance, created a call for service, and our police department responded. we did not initiate it. The department was called, and the department responded.
Okay. And so the other thing is the way he was treated by the I think it was a lieutenant. It's pretty disturbing. It I just don't understand why a gentleman with a camera would be treated so poorly by law enforcement.
He was asked to leave as requested by the borough. And so here in Alaska, you can be asked to leave if making people feel uncomfortable, and that's what the police department was told by the borough, and so he was asked to leave.
So you guys, so you guys can trespass somebody for making if they're making somebody feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's one of the criteria, and I can't quote it off the top of my head, to be honest, but it's one of the criteria. I'm meeting with our chief of police later today to find out the rest of the criteria, but so that I can get, knowledgeable about that. But that is what my understanding is at this time.
Okay. So was there any, with the conduct of the lieutenant, the way he was acting, I felt like it was fairly inappropriate. And
what part did you feel was inappropriate? I'm just curious.
When he was kind of making fun of the journalist, that's something you can deal with in your court. You're here for a lawsuit. Just the belittling and the attitude.
Oh, okay.
I just felt like that was unprofessional.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that? Have you seen the video?
I haven't seen in its entirety, so that's something that I will watch for. That's why I was asking you.
Okay.
And
well, there's two videos. There's a live video, and then there's a recent one that was, I do believe, posted yesterday or last night or something like that.
Okay.
So have you seen either one of those, or
just a portion of the first one that was put up?
Okay. All right. So there's nothing that's basically going to be done about the way he was treated.
I have to watch it, and I have to meet with our chief of police.
Okay. All right. Have you guys been getting a lot of phone calls about this?
Just today. Today we've gotten a few phone calls.
Okay. All right. Okay, so my name's Brandon. I'm with News Now Alaska. I'm actually the gentleman that put that video out. And just so you know, in Alaska, the law says that you have to be committing a crime to be trespassed. And the other reason you can be trespassed is for entering or remaining unlawfully on property. I had a lawful reason to be there. I am a journalist. I disseminate information to the public, obviously.
And you came to our building as well, correct?
Yes, you guys did fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little bit confused at the trespassing law that's being stated. One, you got to have a lawful reason to be there, which I did. And the second one is you have to, if you're going to the property with the intent to commit a crime, that's actually literally what the statute says. It doesn't say anything about making anybody uncomfortable. It doesn't say anything about if they ask you to leave, you have to leave. That's literally what the law says. In the new video that I just put out today, I actually put the law in it so people can see this is is the law.
Great.
Like literally, this is the law. This is what it says, word for word. And I even put a link in the bottom of the description so people could go to the Alaska Law Library and look it up and see it in its entirety. Now, with all that being said, I'm a little bit disappointed that this isn't being taken more seriously. There is almost 5,000 views on that video, and it's been less than 15 hours, a little over 15 hours that I put it up. It's probably going to get quite a bit more.
Sure.
What I would like to see done is the same thing I said in the beginning is I would like for you guys to do the right thing. The right thing. The right thing is, for one, I deserve an apology for the way I was treated by the officers that day. In particularly the one officer, the lieutenant. The other thing I'd like is for you guys to either retrain these officers or figure out a way that this can be resolved. I don't go out and I don't look for lawsuits. If you've seen my channel, I've never filed a lawsuit. I don't plan on it. That's not what I'm asking for. I'm asking for change, transparency, and accountability. Those are my goals in what I do, is to make sure that people's rights are not violated. And to be honest with you, my rights were severely violated. Severely. I've never been treated like that before. An officer putting hands on me and physically pushing me out of the building. And another thing is, that's a state building. That's state property. That's not city property.
It's not state. It's not state. It's borough property.
Yeah, but
and you're right. It's not city,
owned.
It's borough.
Exactly. Which means it's state property. So therefore, the other thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is city police showing up at a bureau building that is not their jurisdiction. Their jurisdiction is the city property. The Alaska State Troopers should have been called to that location on that call. Okay, not a big deal. I'm just pointing out obvious information. Now, my biggest issue is the trespass. I don't know if you're aware, but I spoke to the mayor several times at the bureau building, and he actually called me and asked me to come back, and he rescinded the trespass. He apologized not only to me but to my audience on a live feed. I give him huge props for that. Now, the PD and you and your office, the mayor, I haven't heard anything from you guys. You guys know who I am. I'm not hiding who I am. The officer called my name out in the video. You guys know how to get a hold of me. And I have not received anything from any of you guys trying to resolve this, trying to fix any issues that I might have or my audience might have. And unfortunately,
both the mayor and I have been out of the office.
Yeah.
Both of us, and I don't have your phone number.
I actually don't give out my phone number. I will give you my email. It's
okay. Yeah, that'd be great.
It's newsnowalaska@gmail.com.
All one word.
Yeah, newsnowalaska@gmail.com. Yeah.
Okay.
And
great.
so what I'm gonna ask is two simple things. One, an apology for the way I was treated, and for the way, because it's not just me standing there, it's my audience. My audience was trespassed. My audience were violated when I was trespassed, and people got physical with me. So what I asked for is an apology, and an apology publicly for my audience. The other thing is this cannot happen again. I'm not upset, freaking out. I'm just telling you that we need to make a change. This cannot happen again. And that starts at the top down. And I'm talking about the police chief. The police chief and all the officers in that department need to be retrained. I have a First Amendment right to film in any publicly accessible areas, including inside buildings. My eyes can't be trespassed. If I can go in there and I can see it, I can film it. And that's all I do. I don't go into restricted areas. I don't try to start problems. I don't try to start arguments or fights. So the way I was disrespected by the officer, putting his hands on me, that's not necessary. The belittling, the way he talked to me like, he was laughing. It's not funny. I mean, our rights, and I'm standing up for you too. You as an individual. I'm doing this for you, for your kids, for your mother, your father, your sisters, your brothers. I'm doing this for everybody. I don't benefit out of this. I don't get no money for this. I'm not getting paid for any of this. But it needs to change. This needs to change. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a few days to kind of figure things out and get a game plan. And if you could get reach back to me, I'd appreciate that.
Okay. I will be in touch via email.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You bet. Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, I think I surprised her when I said this is Brandon with News Now Alaska. So, I just kind of wanted to see what they would say. Don't mind me, guys. I have a nasty cold. It's kicking my ass. So yeah, I guess we'll wait and see. If I get an email from them, I'll let you guys know, obviously. I try to keep you guys in the loop as much as possible. That's pretty much it. So, News Now Alaska signing out. Thanks for watching.